Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Factorio. I think I have this all set up, and it ended up being in a nice little block. I like it. I like the looks of it. I have all the inserters hooked up for the amount of items that we want to go out, and I think they're all hooked up. I go through and just kind of highlight these every now and then just to make sure they all light up. We have some problems down here with the science, but we'll get to those here in a minute. The science output down here, we're just pulling it off the belt and sending it up this way. The barrel output we have, and you know, whenever I was putting into account the calculations, I was thinking that, you know, we're going to use petroleum barrels and put empty barrels, so those are going to be on the belt the whole time. That's not actually true. I forgot that we're taking them off, but the number of petroleum barrels out on the line is going to be so insignificant that it really doesn't make any difference. So I'm not worried about that. I'm hoping 3 belts is going to be okay. Now, I'm hoping yesterday, whenever I was comparing my math with Cornosian's, I didn't come off as like saying that I'm right and he was wrong, because that was not my intent at all. I'm spitballing stuff here, and I'm sure he put a lot of thought into that, a lot more than probably I did. And it's not about right and wrong here. That wasn't my point with it at all. I think I actually said 2.5 at the end, which we'll see if that's going to be enough. There was I was going to say this is all subjective, thinking about, and it is if you're playing like I'm playing, where you're just kind of spitballing it. But there was a post on Reddit a while back ago, and I remember reading it as I was looking into all these sushi setups when I started, and it was very good, very well thought out, and made a lot of sense to me. But they were talking about basically sushi setups and how many items you needed out on a belt. And it made a lot of sense because, the idea, and I can't find the post, and I look for it every now and then, and I haven't been able to find it again. So I don't know, maybe it was a realistic dream I had. But if you take like a belt segment, you see there's like 8 items that can hold on that. So if you take the amount of belt that you have out on your system, I don't know, I'm just like 1.7K is what I have selected there, and that's not accurate at all. I'm just kind of giving you an idea. Multiply that by 8. It's all about calculating the number of buckets that you have for items to be, and then taking as a variable the speed that those items are moving, and using that information, you can calculate how many items you actually need on the belt in order to guarantee that every 0.5 seconds there is 1 copper plate right here for this inserter to grab, or this inserter, or this inserter to grab. So using that math, you could have figured out how much copper needs to be out on this line in order for every 0.5 seconds is to be a copper there, or there. And same thing with iron. How much to guarantee that there'd be one there, and there. And it was a very interesting thing, and it's something that I hope I could find again, because it's something I definitely want to try out, because it made sense to me that those are all the factors that you have to keep into account. But it also seems like a lot of math, and that's not fun, because that's calculating for basically everything that you need. So yeah, I'm going with more the subjective approach. So yeah, I think we're almost ready to turn it on. There's some things that I want to get accomplished first, though. So I'm going to hop in the train and head back up to the mall. I actually think there's some items that we're missing down here. I think I need some filter stack inserters. But we'll get to getting some of those things, and also creating some more trains, because there are some changes to this train network that need to occur. All right, I've called my fluid train back up here because I want to change some of the things that this thing is carrying. Let's just drop this fluid off in here for now. Do I have... Yeah, I've got a lot of things in here. Let's get rid of those too. Yeah, I want to basically refactor this a bit, I believe. So this could potentially hold what? 200. I'm trying to decide, do I want a dedicated water and petroleum train, or do I want to share that? I think for now, let's go ahead and split that up into two. So we're gonna want a dedicated petroleum train and a dedicated water train. And I don't know, it's probably not important, except it probably totally is. So that would make it where all day you guys can hold 1, 2, 3, 400 items. And let's just let you kind of share your wealth there. We're kind of running out of fuel in this area. Let's see. Petroleum, water. And then we have a lubricant thing going on. I don't think we're going to need, like, a lot of lubricant. So let's, no, we'll keep it dedicated for now. We'll probably revisit that later. Okay, so that makes a petroleum train, a water train, and that would make you finally being our empty barrel train. Go ahead and fill those up, and we might have to end up getting a couple of these. But for right now, I believe this works. Okay, let's set your color to purple. Kind of a darker purple. Kind of a petroleum color. That looks good. And you are going to be water, so you are going to be blue. There. Close enough. And you're going to be empty barrels. So if that was ever a gray train, I don't know if there was one. Okay, very, very good on that regard. Now you, over here, I would like to take the empty barrel situation out of you. And if I recall correctly, your thing was... Oh, it's all gone wrong. I got lubricant barrels that I can't get rid of. Let's put them in here. But that should have emptied out some of the empty barrels. Okay, we can... Oh... No, this is all wrong. Water. Empty barrels. Okay. You know what? Let's stop fighting this thing so hard. There we go. Okay, all right. Let's make the top row of that petroleum. And let's make this row water, because it seemed like we were just, like, running dangerously low on water, like, all the time over there. And I'm probably overcompensating this by quite a bit, so let's just not go quite that far. There we go. Okay, go ahead and back you in there and let you fill up. We can drop off our extra barrels into here. All right, and everything is good in the universe again, with the exception of the lubricant barrels, which we're going to have to deal with someday. I don't even think we really have anything using lubricant right now. But that gets you filled up. Okay, we can let you go about your way now. You are now the official water train. You are going to pick up right here. You're going to grab all those things. You're going to go to the hold station. This station no longer exists. You are going to go to drop there because they need water. And we don't need water for anything else. So you will wait there. You'll go there for inactivity. And then we are going to wait at the hold station for inactivity of 1 second. So you can refuel and circuit condition of these greater than 0. Okay. That will get you good. Have you filled up already? Yeah, I mean, we've only got 2 inserters that are filling this, but I mean, these only stack in 10, so those things are gonna fill up pretty darn quick. You are going to go to pick up all of that stuff. You are going to wait there for inactivity. Sure. You're going to go to hold. And you are going to go to drop blue science. And then you're going to go to drop purple science. One second, and a circuit condition of these barrels greater than 0. And we're going to go check those, that make sure we're sending those out. I'm pretty sure that we are. That looked good. I believe so. I can go ahead and set you automatic, I believe. Now you are going to go to pick up that, because that's where our empty barrel drop-off is. You're going to wait for inactivity of 1 second. You are going to go to pick up blue empty barrels. You are going to go to pick up those empty barrels, and you are going to go to the mining of the uranium for inactivity, for inactivity, for inactivity. So that's going to go here. It's going to go down, come back around, and drop off there. Okay, and you'll be vice president in charge of barrels. You guys are all automatic. Those are all ready to go. Okay, another thing I would like to do, you guys can hold 400, and we were talking about doing like true train cars here. So I want to adjust these. Let's say we want, let's just go with 800. All around. For you. And for you. That'll help empty out some of these barrels we have going too. All right, that'll help us supply. And I think those guys are going to be situated for now. Okay, let's go to there. I think that's where I want to go. Yes. Because we're going to need some additional trains down here as well. And how many trains do I have left? I have 2. Okay. We have a steel train. We have iron trains. We have copper trains. I think we're actually going to need more. Can we make one? We can. What else do we need? We need some iron plates. Hey, I know where some of those are. And we can make a car. All right. Let's just go ahead and line these up here. Let's get you set there. You set there. And we'll come back for you guys later. We do not have a stone train. We need to get one of those going. Stone. I thought we had a stone train. Oh, yeah, we do, but it's the one that's going from the mine to here. And the stone color is always the hardest. That will totally work, though. Okay, so you're going to go to pick up, not mine stone, but just regular pick up stone. Full cargo. Then you're going to go to hold for inactivity and a circuit condition. And then you only have one place that you need to go, and that is purple science. Where you will drop off the stone for making the railroad track. That's an and condition. Stone greater than 0. Okay, let's add a station for you. Hold, go, and you will add a station, hold also, and go. We don't have any conditions here, but I believe the stacker should be backed up, so just getting them down here is going to work just fine. All right. We need to rework some of these because we've renamed some stations, and some of these are going to be not right. So we have pickup, we want that to be an and condition. And then we want you to go to military science, and then we want you to go to blue science, and then we want you to go to purple science, and with an inactivity condition on all 3 of those. Okay, I think you're good. Let's see. Some of these stations have changed. We don't need that station either. We need red, green. Oh, did I not rename that station? I did not. Okay, let's get that fixed. That's going to be item equals copper plate. Yes. Okay, and let's just double check. These all look correct. These all look correct. And these all look correct, ish. Pick up there. Okay, add a station. You're going to go to red and green. Then you're going to go to military. And then you're going to go to blue. Blue and military are in a weird order there. Next time, remember to make the blue science and then the military science. So that goes in order. And go there. Inactivity, 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 inactivity. That's quite a little schedule there, man. All right. That looks good for you. And then we'll take that schedule and place that right there. Okay, so we're basically just duplicating our copper line there. We'll do the same for iron when we come to it. All right, so those 2 stations are gone. You're going to go to military, then blue, then purple. I wish there was an easy way to do this. I wish there was like a copy paste or something like that. Can we copy paste? Copy paste. Want to paste? Won't let me. That I wish there was a way to collapse this tree while I'm just sitting here wishing for things. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. I think I'm happy with that. You're going to go to red and green, then you're going to go to military, and then you're going to go to blue science, and then you're going to go to purple science. And now that we're getting multiple trains involved, we need to go and address the copper or the pickup stations, the like iron pickup stations and things like that, to make sure those are being adjusted so that they're not all waiting for the closest one. But I think that'll work. We'll go ahead and copy that and paste that onto you. And then finally, our brick train. That is going to go to, let's see, we need military science bricks and blue bricks. Or, sorry, purple bricks. Where we need that. All right. And I think that puts us in a pretty good spot. Right now, we are requesting iron, copper, petroleum, water, steel. Some of these don't look right to me, though. So let's go and just double check these. Let's go to red and green science. Because I feel like I should be getting one more petroleum at least, and we're not getting one for stone either. Let's send you down. Can we send you down to purple? Why don't you meet us down there? Please. Okay, so that's got an S going out. That's got an output signal, so we are getting that need for iron and copper. Copper, iron, stone, coal, steel. Okay, so I think all those are being counted. And I wanted to make sure that all that was blocked off. Okay, that's blocked off. This is blocked off. I want to get the trains going without getting all the sushi setups going. You're requesting water. You are requesting petroleum. Okay, that's this I think is all good. I mean, these were working before, so of course they should be working. Let's go ahead and remove all those right there so that we can run the trains without getting the whole thing going into motion. And, oh yes, we don't have all of this hooked up. Okay, so we're getting a copper signal, we're getting an iron signal, we are getting a steel signal. Yeah, these power poles, because of the way I copy-pasted these, kind of turned into a big giant mess. All right, so now we're getting stone and 2 petroleum and 2 brick. All right, that is more like what I'm expecting. All right, so this is looking much better. I think we can go ahead and get some of these trains moving. If we move you to automatic, you should fill up and go start doing your thing. Okay, there's that one going. Get filled up with petroleum there. That should kick that guy on, and it does. And that's going to start using our empty barrels. And you're going to go ahead and get fueled up. We're starting to run out of solid fuel here. It's because we're not using, we weren't using any petroleum. That should start kicking on again now that we are. And finally, our empty barrel guy. And he doesn't have anything to do other than refuel. So that should get them going. And that will get them all coming down here and backing up. All right, let's go ahead and turn these guys on. There is coal. There is iron. There is steel. There's another iron train. And there is that train. Our science train, I think we can leave that one off for now. And let's see, we've got a stone train right here. Let's go ahead and turn him on as well. All right, now what should be happening with what we have set up is that these trains are going to go out and fill up all of these blocks. That station just turned itself off, so that copper train took the out and decided to go to the next station. The iron train filled that one up, so this one said no thank you and moved on to the next one. And yeah, they're just going to do that, but hopefully they'll spread themselves out over time. These guys should empty out here fairly soon because we've actually, with the way these stations work, we're actually increasing our demand that we actually need here. So it's going to be a lot more. Steel train has come here and shut that one off. And down here, we are unloading stone bricks. Very good. Very, very good indeed. All right. Let's see. The one I wanted to check out here. Oh, that one's out. Iron train. Yep, he's out. All right, he'll just go through these and eventually go back and fill himself back up. But what I'm expecting to see eventually is all of these trains basically are going to go and drop off. All these stations are going to turn red, and all of our trains should end up back here in this holding area. Should things work as I figure they probably should. Over here on the uranium side of things, we're not really running much uranium, but we do have 63 of the 235, which is nice. We're almost filling up our buffer chest there with the other kind, though. We should be filling up uranium now. Hopefully that our empty barrel train has pulled some of the empty barrels out, and it looks like we are. So that process is running again. But we do need to go over there and work on a little bit more of a buffer there. Let's do that really quick, and I think we'll call this an episode. And in the next one, we can get science turned back on and get that running again, and we can start researching things. How exciting is that going to be? I feel like we haven't done that in a while. There we go. Just let those guys move a little bit. Okay, looks like our water train has fulfilled what it needed to do. Let's take a look at our stations. Probably be easier to do that from here. Red and green science is all filled up. Military science is all filled up. Blue science, all filled up. Purple science is the only one that we need here, and it is filling up on iron right now. And petroleum looks like it may have another load before it gets what it needs. All right, well, I'm going to sit here and let these get all primed. I am going to return to base, and I will see you in the next episode where, yeah, I think it's science time. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Have a good one.